Hello, 8th grade, and I'm here to talk about Chapter 14 of To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm sorry I can't be here in person. Originally, the plan was that we would do this in class on a Thursday, but there's no school this Friday, and as a result, I'm not going to be here because I'm getting my second COVID shot. Again, I know I'm missing you guys. Twice it's been Wednesday, and twice it's been a Wednesday where you guys have actually had to be in class. Can't be helped. Now, this chapter opens with Scout talking to Atticus and getting around to asking, what is rape? And Atticus gives a very dry textbook answer so that he doesn't really have to explain anything more than that. This sort of fits with what we know of Atticus as a hands-off parent, the kind of guy who's, the children will turn out fine. I'm going to teach him to treat everyone equally and trust him to take care of everything else on their own. At which point she reveals the story about going to Calpurnia's church, and Atticus finds the whole situation kind of amusing. Aunt Alexandra, on the other hand, is horrified. Remember, Aunt Alexandra is very old school, very Southern belle, and as such, the idea that someone from a fine, refined family would be seen at a colored church is abhorrent to her. She is terrified by this. She is upset. She tells Scout that she will not be going there any further. When Scout asks if she can go visit Calpurnia's house, Scout, showing good judgment, she treats everyone equally. But Aunt Alexandra says, absolutely not, I forbid it. Scout mouths back to Aunt Alexandra, I didn't ask you, I asked Atticus. And Atticus says, you're not going to mouth off to your aunt. This seems like a continuation of the fights we were seeing in the last chapter, where Atticus is still respecting his sister's wishes out of a family deference. But at the same time, it seems to be in conflict with what he believes. Aunt Alexandra wants them to get rid of Calpurnia, to fire her. And Atticus doesn't want to do that, saying Calpurnia is an essential part of this family. She's done a good job helping me raise the kids. She is essential. I cannot get rid of her. And so there's some disagreement between Atticus and Aunt Alexandra on that ground. Jem goes and tells Scout, stop antagonizing Auntie. And Scout is getting irritated because at this point she's been told she can't fight with other people. She has to listen to Atticus. She has to listen to her teachers. She has to listen to Aunt Alexandra. She has to listen to Calpurnia. And now Jem's coming and acting like an authority figure. And younger siblings in 8th grade, I'm sure you might have some identification with this. Your older sibling thinks they're the parent. And oh, that gets under your skin. Older siblings, myself included, think about it as like, look, you just need to stop causing problems, younger sibling. If you were more like me, there wouldn't be any problems. And this is where things come to blows. So Jem and Scout start going at it. And Scout takes joy in this because it shows Jem, you're not so high and mighty. We're on the same level. I've brought you down to my level. And so they fight. Atticus breaks the brawl up, and they're going at it. They're pinching. They're clawing at each other. I mean, it's a brutal fight. Atticus breaks it up, and they both get sent to bed. Jem getting sent to bed at Scout's bedtime. And at this point, they've been sent to bed, and Scout hears something under her bed, which, whoa, yeah, that's creepy. And she thinks it's a snake. And Jem comes and he's feeling like it's not a snake. Oh, what are we going to do here? And, they're going on about it. And finally, they go and they get a broom and they discover it's Dill. He has run away to go hang out with Scout and Jem because he's not getting any attention at home, although he gives a story to Jem and Scout that is not quite accurate. But as we've known, Jem is known for exaggerating. And Jem does something that Scout finds unbelievable. He goes and he gets Atticus to admits that Dill is here. They feed Dill and they figure out what they're going to do with it. He does not want to go back home. He doesn't. I mean, he's having trouble. I feel like his parents aren't necessarily keeping on. His aunt Rachel is apoplectic at the fact that he's run away from home, crossed state lines while running away from home. Like, think about the degree of this escape. He has crossed state lines by himself as a small child, as an 8 or 9-year-old, He has crossed state lines on his own, run away from home. This would be very worrying to me as a parent or an aunt or a relative or just anyone who knows this kid. I would be freaking out if I were his mother. At which point, they go and they're basically a giant slumber party after it's approved that he can stay there. And Jill and Scout talk about, what the deal is with babies. They don't really understand it because, again, they're small children. And they think, and Scout asks, why do you think Boo Radley's never run away from home? And Dill's like, maybe he doesn't have any friends to run away to. And he thinks about sort of how lonely it must be to be Boo Radley. Now, you're like, Mr. Antonetti, this seems like we're going back to Boo Radley. I thought we were on the trial. Next chapter is very trial focused. I can tell you that right now. Again, I'm sorry I could not be with you for class today. I would study hard, be prepared, get the homework done. Who knows what I might do tomorrow. And have a great day, 8th grade.